Yeah, happy Shabbat, Shabbat Shalawam. I know in the West it's not Shabbat as yet, but here in Ghana, in Africa, in Europe, in Asia, in the land of our fathers, in the land of Israel, Shabbat already. So I just want to say happy Shabbat to our brothers and sisters. And we continue the Psalms a day, keep the devil away. Today will be what? The 42nd edition. Give all praises and honor to the Most High for that. You know, it was missing in a weekend because I did have to travel for an emergency, something to do. So we travel, we make it back home, we observe, we watch all what's going on, and we come back and we say, listen, you understand me? People need liftment, our people need encouragement, and our people need assurance. You understand me? Our people need assurance in terms of all what taking place in this earth. And as your brother, as your elder, as some of your friend, as some of your companion, in terms of we want the Most High now. We need the Most High assistant more than ever now as a nation of people, man. Right? We need the Most High to intervene. You understand? I know a lot of our brothers and sisters right now, their back is against the wall in terms of I see articles where they say Joe Biden said everybody that work for the federal government should be vaccinated. Listen, it's not about they're not going to do it when the scripture says all these things going to happen. But the question is, how prepared are we for when stuff like these happen? Shalawam, shalom, sister, from FOPE, shalom, right? The problem is when these things happen, how prepared we are as a nation of people, man. Because some of you love your job, some of you, that's all you know, some of you, that's your daily bread. You understand me? And the most I know, the most I see. Sister from England too, Shalawam Kimmy. I know, how's the baby? I haven't spoken to you. The last time I spoke to you, Sister Kimmy, you was pregnant. How is the baby? How is everything going on, sis? Right? Yeah, so yeah. So I say, I know some of you love your jobs, but the most I saying, going try you too, man. Just like how the most I try your father Abraham, to the most I say, go sacrifice your one son that you have with him, man, Isaac, man. You understand? Like Ishmael promised, Ishmael was thrown already. So the most I have Isaac with you, go and sacrifice Isaac, man. And Abraham was ready to do it, man. King Kabad, Shalawam, Shalawam, my brother, right? And the most I was ready to do it. So now we're going to be tested, we're going to be tried. You understand me? I'm not saying the vaccine is the mark of the beast. I'm not saying that. You understand me? But I see the microchip as the mark of the beast. When the white man chip you. But now this vaccine, it changed your whole DNA, man. Because I was in America. I was in Babylon and I just came back from Babylon. And in Babylon, and they have the 3 vaccine over there. It was Johnson & Johnson and 2 other one. I don't know it. But now, they said the booster what they have is only for 1 shot, man. You understand me? So for people who take the Johnson and the next one, it's irrelevant now. You understand me? Because the booster, it's only 1 company make that booster. Because now they said when they get these shots, it was 1 shot and that's it. Just like our brothers say they come to Ghana, they vaccinated too. I know Ghana only give you the yellow fever, and that's yellow fever vaccine and that's it. But now they said it was 1 shot. Now they say it's 2 shots. Now they say it's 2 shots and a booster shot. Now I hear Dr. Fushi said it's going to be annual. You have to get it a year. So now what happening is, brothers and sisters, the white man knows he's a survivor. The white man knows how strong our immune system is if we eat properly. If we walk in the sun, we get vitamin D. You understand me? Next health quiz, I'm going to teach on throughout the week. When a brother and sister walk barefoot, you know what that do to your body? When your foot touch the surface, touch the soil, you walk on the dew of grass. You know, health-wise, how that function, how that make your body function. Because it was created for our sake, man. So when a black person walk in the sun, that's vitamin D. When a black person walk barefooted, it's all his whole or she or whole body rejuvenate. So we get energy from this earth. You walk in the dew in the morning time, man. Even David tell you about the dew. So just imagine you get up and you walk around in the dew barefooted, man. That's electrolyte for your body, man. Understand me? That fulfill your entire day, man. But some of you in a band, I don't even know some of you ever walk barefooted outside your house, man. So it's like everything is preparation, man. Brothers, remember, I was walking barefoot from last year, September, when I came to Ghana, man. Because when in America, you don't have the privilege to walk barefoot. You understand me? You can't walk in a damn crack knee. When I came to Ghana, I remember I was walking barefooted, man. And brothers was laughing at me, say I bleached my feet and all of those stuff, man. Right? Shalawam, shalawam. Brother said GMS game over. I don't know it's about shalawam, brother. You understand me? So when I came here, I was walking barefoot, and brothers and sisters, characters, all was one of them laughing, say, my foot bleaching, my foot was light skin, my foot was East Edomite foot, them all joke me. But it was true. You understand me? But the problem is, no, I'm firm. I can walk barefoot outside. Understand me? So as I said, with these, Sister Fatima, Shalawam, Shalawam, Abia, Ben Israel, Shalawam. So now, yeah, as I was saying, now moving to Ghana, it's a whole different experience, man. In terms of, it's the negative and the positive. And the negative came from our own people, man. My own brothers and sisters, man. You understand? Because you have brothers and sisters really offended I moved to Ghana, man. And the problem is, I'm a Jamaican. I born in Jamaica. And moving from Jamaica to America, nobody said nothing. But for me to move from America to Ghana, you have brothers said, in the Bible and Moses said to move to Africa. But no, the question is, where the Bible and Moses tell me to move to America, man? But I'm strong. You understand me? That's why I represent Zion strong. So I can take the criticism. You understand me? And the Most High lead her apart, the Most High lead her away. You understand? Because Brother Nehemiah, Shalawam, because the scripture tells you, Matthew 28, verse 19, you should go in the four corners of this earth and teach it knowledge, man. And even when you read the book of Isaiah, the Most High tell her that Chechnya will go to the uttermost part of the earth and bring the children of God home, man. So our people is still in the uttermost part of the earth today. And brothers and sisters, you know, you follow my journey. I come here, I teach our brothers and sisters along with the brothers and sisters I have here part of the congregation here, man. Uplift black people. Build up black people, man. Give the black man confidence, can call the white man the devil, man. And some of my own people have a problem with that. I went to Israel too. You all know me. That's how I know by most of you brothers and sisters. By going to Israel, man. And brothers ask me, brothers tell me that the Bible says we should not go to Israel, man. Because it was a law where we must go to Israel for the 3 feasts. The Most High never changed that law, man. Man changed it. Because you have man govern man and tell man what to do. I was never programmed to be governed or do what man want. Brothers and sisters who have run in with me can tell you that personally. I'm not programmed. I work, pay my own bills, take care of my children, buy my own clothes. So a next man should not dictate where I move to or what I do. No, it will never happen. So now we reach this part now when we have this pandemic. And I tell certain brothers and sisters that most of these brothers over this congregation that have not set nothing in place, when all hell break loose, they're going to leave the congregation, man. When all hell break loose, you're going to call your elder, you're not going to find him, man. Because you cannot get your money no more. You understand me? So you better be sure that you're following a strong leader, man. A leader that prepare you for what to come. I hear brothers, certain brothers out there teaching that they're going to build back the street of America, the streets of America. There's no way you're going to build back on this earth, man. Because the scripture tells you in Isaiah 24, the Most High turned everything upside down, man. And this is the time of the Most High vengeance. This is the time when the Most High is showing us his strength. This is the time the Most High is showing us his wrath. And the only thing we can do is pray the Most High shows mercy in the time of tribulation, in the time of judgment. As the scripture said, Esau is the end of the world. And you black brothers and sisters are the beginning of the new world. The new world order is for you, the children of Israel. That's why the Most High tell you, Yahweh tell you, he's going to shorten the days, man, to bring in the kingdom for Israel. The new world order, the white man going to try to implicate, but never implicate. Because long as the children of Israel hear and stand still, the new world order will never implicate, because 1/3 will rebel against his order. So it's only we, the children of Israel, will perfect the new world order. When all nation knees will bow, all nation tongue will confess that Yahawah Shema Mashiach Yahushai is the leader for the so-called black and the children of Israel in the four corners of this earth today. So we said, Shabbat Shalawam again, brothers and sisters. The Psalms a day and also the Sabbath. That could be a good advice, Nehemiah, but as I said, is not everybody a leader. Everybody will not be leading a pride. What I should do, Brother Nehemiah, is have a strong leader who love them, who look out for them, who care for them, who will show path to righteousness. You understand me? In the morning, man. So if you have a leader where you have to go through security and you have to show ID and social security and all that stuff to see, that's not a leader. That's a slave master. So that's why the Most High tell him, man, we cannot rule like how the Romans rule. Because when a church, when a school or a church, they choose to follow me for me to serve them. You understand me? So if you have a leader and he's not willing to serve you, he's not willing to show you the path, that's something wrong there, man. Right? So that's why we just have to push on. But that's why the scripture said where 2 or 3 gathered. The scripture said 2 is better than 1. You understand me? So at the end of the day, we all have to work on our salvation. You see, what you asked a question, Brother Nehemiah asked a question. He said, but is there any good leaders in these camps showing righteousness to the people, collecting tithes? I can't speak for everybody, Nehemiah, but I know David for 20 plus years, brother. You understand me? We're perfect. We have our ups and downs, but nobody can come out and say we, the leadership, the council, the elders of House of David, ever rob anybody, my brother. You understand me? Yeah, I know the scripture says, curse is a man that trusted in man. You understand me? But as I said, the scripture tell you, the elect will see eye to eye, Nehemiah. You understand me? The scripture tell you the elect will see eye to eye. The scripture tell you that let the saints gonna come marching in. And the saints was pluralized. So the Most High will put his people together. So that's why I use the word. If your leader not showing certain attribute, if you have to trust LAPD, you have to go through the Navy or the Marine before you can speak to your leader, that's a problem. You understand me? That's a problem. But so we just have to understand the difference in terms of the scripture. Say, the 2 or 3 are gathered, Yahawah's name is there. That's how the elect gonna be gathered in the 4 corners of this earth, this present time. Because I said they're coming with a jam. They're going to make it mandatory. For our brothers and sisters who say we're not going to take it, that's a good run. But what you have to prepare for not to take it. So that's where our faith comes in. That's where brothers and sisters will pray to the Most High to show us his way, not man's way. Because the scripture said there's a thing that seemeth right to a man, but the way off is terrible. Because when the man come out, when they talk about this vaccine, as I said, like leader came out the barrel quickly, man, and said, take it, man. What's wrong with it? You understand? So now we have to understand, brothers and sisters, that we have to put our faith in the Most High. The Most High should be our refuge in the day of trouble. So I know a lot of you decide not to take it, but now you're thinking about your job. To hell with the white man job, man. To hell with being a servant, man. So that's why everything you do, what you prepare, like the 10 virgin. 5 was preparing for this day. My grandmother always tell me, as a people, we must always prepare for Mr. Rainy Day. Because the rain will fall anytime. So we just have to stay in that level, my brothers and sisters. So today we're going to go through Psalms, the 76th chapter, man. Remember, it's still the Psalms of the day, man. The Psalm 76, it says, in Judah is Yahawah known. His name is great in Israel. So the most only know amongst us, man. So that's why the white man telling in Psalms 83, from being a nation, that the name of Yahawah may be no more in remembrance. Without us, the Most High name will not be professed on this earth, man. So that's why the Bible says, in Judah is the Most High known. His name. Yeah, Shalawam, Shalawam. The Wi-Fi messing up. So just bear with me. Art to be feared, and who may stand in the sight, in that once thou art angry. So the Most High, God of Israel, must be feared, man. And as the scripture says, who's gonna stand in the sight of the Most High when he's angry? Who's gonna do that? Right? Verse 8. Though didst cause judgment to be heard from the heaven, the herd feared and was still. So the Most High caused all his judgment to be heard from the heaven, man. That's why the storm roll up in America. New York's flooding. So the Most High present all these storms and earthquake on this earth, man. Right? And you can hear it from the heaven. That's where it come from. So the white man tell about Mother Nature. Ask him about Father Nature, man. Right? Verse 9. When Yahawah arose to judgment, to save all the meek of the earth, surely the wrath of man shall praise thee. Go and pay unto Yahawah your power. Let all that be round about him bring presents unto him that ought to be feared. He shall cut off. You don't know if it's weak or these nations and their leadership of the earth. So in this time that we fear no brothers and sisters, what we have to do, we have to just take or lift and liberate the black race, man. You understand me? The black race, which are of the Hebrew tribe, man. So we have to just be strong and we have to just be positive, man. You understand me? It's a Sabbath. We have to pray, though, man. We have to pray for our brothers and sisters on a daily basis. But what we have to do mainly is pray for people in 4 corners of this earth. We have to pray for the brothers and sisters who you don't know, man. Pray for the brothers and sisters who's strong. You understand me? And we have to beg the Most High, we have to plead to the Most High, the God of Israel, to have mercy upon us as a nation of people. And remember that today is the Sabbath, man. Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob Sabbath. God command us to keep the Sabbath holy, to worship on this day, to reverence this day. So that's the next segment of the Psalms that they keep the devil away, brothers and sisters. It was Psalm 76, but the internet. But Psalm 76 verse 1, it said, Judah is in Zion. Everybody have a land. And the Most High said, his land is in Zion. So that's why Yahushua said, I go to prepare a place where I be what? We shall be also, man. That's why the scripture said, New Jerusalem. So we're waiting now for that New Jerusalem to come down. But we have to change our mortal ways and our mortal thought now to enter into that city. As the scripture said, many are called, few are chosen. And I plead with you, brothers and sisters, be chosen. The Most High will keep you. The Most High will uplift you, man. Right? So brothers and sisters, enjoy your Sabbath and have a blessed night. And we'll see you Sunday Most I will for the Psalms of the day, and tune in tomorrow for our Shabbat class, man. Right? Shalom.